Okay, KGB here. Just doing a weekly update video on some of the plays that we've been doing in the live streams. Um, Good chance I might be pulling back from live streams a little bit and doing more videos for the next foreseeable future, but we'll get there later. But I'm going to go over some of the plays that we're doing. I appreciate everyone watching and partaking and participating in live streams. So we have a lot of fun, and I enjoy doing them. But it might be time to pull back a little bit. But anyway, so we're going to go over some of the plays that we've been doing in the live streams. The stuff that we've been mostly trading as opposed to GME. We mostly just invest and buy and hold kind of thing. So I'm going to go over GME too, but I will be going through pretty much, it might be a little bit longer video. I'm going to go over all the plays that we've been looking at and that we've been having great success at in the past few weeks. So looking at Bion on the 4-hour, looking beautiful. This thing has been up and down. We've hit this a few times on different runs, but this one is looking great. We do have earnings coming up on Monday, July 28th, and this thing is looking good. They did have T0 news. Thanks to Jado for posting that. Bion, I guess they rounded up their raise early or something like that. So this thing was just pumping the last few days. I've done very well on this one. So we're loving the Bion. So I will show you the fractal that we're working on, and then I'll show you some of the indicators if needed. I don't think always the indicators are needed, but this is where I think we are on Bion on the 4-hour chart. And I'll just size it up because I usually do this on a 1-hour, but it's kind of easier to see on a 4-hour. So I do believe we are here, and I think we will get a pump into tomorrow and a pullback coming next week. So we will see up and down until Monday or later this week, Friday maybe, and then a pullback and then a bigger rip into next week. Very bullish on the market here for the next little bit for the foreseeable future. I did have concerns maybe that there'd be a pullback in the market, but those concerns were lessened quite a bit here in the last couple days. So bringing me to Newell. Newell has been also quite the play here. We've been watching this for a long time, this fractal. And I'll go to the 1-hour for this one because I think it fits better. And we've been watching this for a long time, this play up and down. And I think we finally got our breakout of this wedge, this ascending wedge. So, and it's looking good. So I think we will see a small retest here tomorrow before pumping into the higher levels here. Probably first stop would be about 11 bucks. So that's a decent move here for Newell. And we did get a little extra volume here today. Average volume 841, 8,041,041. We got about that 8.33, but usually it's a little less. So we did get a little more volume into today. So I'm looking forward to this move. I've been playing this one for a little bit, so I'm prepared on this one. I'm set for leaps, and I think this one is going to be something to watch here in the next couple days. IEP looking very good as well. I believe we will also see this move coming shortly. Not as quick as Newell, but almost the same pattern. And a retest of this longer wedge. This descending channel, it looks like. We should see a breakout and then a retest and then a boom. So IEP is looking good as well. I'll speed through these. Chewy, following this fractal for months, and it's been fairly good. So I think we're in here. I do think we see a little bit of upwards consolidation into a bigger move into the middle of August. Cost is looking really good. I think we start seeing some upside movement here. Also breaking out, retesting, and then a move into the mid-August, early September. GME has done very well here in the last couple days. I think we have just broken out and retested, and we have made this kind of hook pattern in here. And I actually think that this went a little faster and that we are actually sitting right in here now. And you can really see this kind of how it plays out on a 4-hour chart. A little bigger of a chart. Even on the 1 day is even a little better, but So you can see how it starts out in here. And I've showed this before, so it's not a big secret. And then we get in here and we get these up and down movements in here, bringing us to this descension here where they did the raise. And I believe, actually, sorry, I believe we descended down in here, and we actually came right in here. So this whole part was the breakdown, and now we are consolidating and moving upwards right in here. So I actually think we see 40 bucks next week, closer to into earnings, possibly in September. And so very bullish on GME here in the short term. Very bullish in the short term. So very nice movement on this. I think we're in, so you know, we turn the corner on Jimmy for the most part. You know, like to see us get up above the 200 and maybe retest, come back up into this area here. So yeah, I like where we're sitting. I like where we're sitting on GME, man. It's very bullish the last couple days, and I like it with the fractal. You know, on the daily we're crossing here. You know, PMO turning up slightly. We're staying above the RSI on the daily. So I really like where we're sitting on GME. I think we have, you know, if we can get above this signal line on the daily, that would be the objective, to show that we're really, every time we get up there, we start moving. So every time we break over, we start, you know, getting into a bit of a run here. So I'm liking where we're sitting on GME for sure. AMC, same thing. Fractal looks great. I will show you the hour chart. We've been following this one for a long time now, and it's been holding up. It's been holding up very well. So I like where we're sitting here. I think we see a slow ascension. It's not going to be anything crazy, but just a slow ascension, and right into September. So looks great. DJT, very bullish on this one. I think we actually see a nice move come up, and you know, depending on how big this move is, we either hit our head against this, come back down, retest, and break over, or this thing goes a little higher than I suspect, which is what I think is going to happen. We're going to break over this macro wedge, come back down, retest, and head upwards. So very bullish on DJT, which brings me into Rum and Fun, which often run with you know, with DJT. So there is affiliation there, and I think we're going to run into this. So this is the one we've been following. However, yesterday's price action really threw some of these fractals for a loop. I don't think they're going to bother them in any way, shape, or form, but I do think that they have played a part. Just they're kicking the can a little bit, that's all. So I think Rum, we get a big move into the next week, and it's looking really good. I think we could hit into the $17-18 mark into later next week. So I'm liking that. Fun as well, same deal. I think we're going to head up. I think the whole market's going to go up in some way, shape, or form. So we're going to see all the small caps start to rip up. Now we could see a couple days of consolidation before going up on Fun, but we are crossing this MACD on the 1 hour. Looks great. Looks ready to go, man. So bullish on Fun as well. FCell did very well on that today. I like the way it's moving. I actually think we see a very bullish move. I think we see a bullish move. I think they get news maybe of some sort in the morning, possibly, or tomorrow, or later in the week. These things, you never know. But Plug has followed this thing very well. Plug is doing really good. I think we see a fake out into next week, and then a breakdown consolidation, and then later on we start running. I think in mid-August we're going to see a lot of stocks actually pull up big time. So you know, the way the market has been going, we've seen sporadic movements in different stocks. Look at FIFI, for example. We've been watching this one for months. We've been getting higher lows and higher highs all throughout here. This thing has followed to a T almost. We are sitting in here, and I do believe we are going to continue up until about 650 until we see a pullback here, and then continue on. So FIFI is looking really good. We nailed this one last couple days. MVIS has been steady. We're breaking over this curved trend line, and it's holding, which is very good. So I do think we see continuation on this as well. On the 1 hour MACD, it's just been like up and down, just crazy volatility. So I do think we continue up on MVIS as well. Open has been a banger for us. We nailed this thing from start to finish. You might recognize this pattern. It's changed over the last little bit, but this thing has been beautiful. And we still have people holding from the very beginning from 50 cents. So I'm out of this one now, but we are in here. So you can see where we marked this. We are right here, which is right here. So I think we see from here, I think we see about a 30% move coming in the next couple of days. And we're going to dip, and we're going to go, and we're going to higher highs, higher lows all the way through. I don't think you're going to see a massive dump on open. In fact, I think exact opposite. I think you're going to see very strong price action into like an ascending wedge over the next few weeks, and then you're going to break out even higher. So I think this thing can get to 25 bucks by mid-September. That's we've done very well on this, a couple thousand percenters. Some people are still holding at 1,000%. So I did say get leaps down here. I mentioned to get leaps, $50 cent or $1 leaps, and it's done very well for us. So happy about that, the way open played out. OPTT looking very good. I think we see a continuation on OPTT. Just a 5% move, but we hit this run. We hit this run fairly well. And I think we see another about 30-40% before pulling back and into the next leg. So OPTT has run very well. Pets, I think we see a big run here in the next couple days. Next couple days, this is also something I would grab leaps on, personally. Well, I have, but same as open. It's going to run same as open. So very bullish on pets right now. Nice, looking beautiful. On the 4 hour, I believe it looks even better, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So PMO curling up, RSI, MACD, everything looking great. And of course, I will show you where we're at on this very quickly. You can see it doesn't take a lot to see where we're at right here. So you got this kind of flag formation and a breakout retest. So you got this flag formation with a breakout retest, and now we're in this upward movement here. So pets is looking beautiful. I've been waiting a long time for this, following this pattern for a long time. So looking great, man. Finger soon, I'll just pass. I guess soon I can look at, but I'm not quite sure where we're at on this. We have two dip. Oh, I think we're right in here. So I think we see upward movement in here. We did just break over the hourly MACD. I think we see some upward movement into the $14 mark, and then it's like this, pull back, next leg. So soon has done fairly well for us. Charge point, got a split coming up, so we're just waiting on that. Space, done very well for us as well. Just like open, we rode this all the way up. All the way up, and I don't know if anyone's still holding out of our group, but you can see where we are in this fractal. I can outline it for you here. So this right here, W, is right here. You can see this portion in here, and we got this dip. So we are sitting right here. I see continuation on space coming. I see continuation on space very, very soon. Very soon, up into the $7 mark. So for this, the remainder of this week and early next week, I see continuation on space. Looking very good. We've nailed this one. I mean, we've nailed a few, but this one has been very good for us. NVAX, I expect movement very shortly, first thing in the morning. HIMS, also same, first thing in the morning. Looks very good. CETA, where are we on CETA? Oh, I think we're in here. Is that right? Let me see here. So many plays, not enough time. Oh, we're in here. So CETA has been very good for us. kind of steady, but flattened out in the last little bit. So I no longer have a position just waiting for it to start moving. I think that will be soon though. Very soon, actually, probably this week as well. So 4 hour, you can kind of see a little better. We are getting a little bit of a divergence here on the 4 hour MACD. So we're getting sideways consolidation, but we're getting a little cooling off on the MACD and the RSI. So I do think we're due for a move here on CETA and GRIP as well. And GRIP is next in the list. So GRIP, same thing. You can see kind of where we're at in here. I actually think this could be this hook right in here. Looking more like this. So I see GRIP coming, making a breakout with CETA in the next week or two as well. So very good. BKKT, man, this thing has been beautiful. We've called this all the way through. It's been pretty steady. I know this took a little longer than I thought, but we did get the breakout. So we are sitting right here. I'm expecting a big move. Well, I'm expecting a big move out of a lot of stocks, like kind of squeeze season right now, as everyone's calling it. But I expect a big move up into the $60 range. Wolf is just kind of sitting here consolidating. I expect a move here very shortly. Very shortly. Now, this is going to take some explanation, but I'm not going to go through it all. They declared bankruptcy, went a little off the chain here, came back into the fractal. We played out all this, but then they just kind of squashed it. This was one of the first ones to move right before open, right before CETA. This was one of the first ones to move. And I do think we will get continuation here on Wolf. We went over the parabolic arc in the stream. I believe Wolf can get up to like 30, 40, 50 bucks over a longer period of time, closer to October, November, December. And once again, I think I'll be playing leaps on those. So. Man, we got so many plays. Mara had a nice little bump today. We called this one very well. This thing, I think we see continuation on Mara up into the $22 range. Riot, yesterday had a very good day. A little bit of consolidation in here. I think Riot's going to have a big week, big couple weeks. And more so than the other miners for some reason. Maybe has something to do with earnings coming up on July 31st. Bitfarms is something we're actually looking into. Someone brought this up in the stream. We took a couple minutes, found the fractal. It looks beautiful. I think we see Bitfarms hit about 175, come back down, consolidate. I put an alarm there for when that happens. And then we see a big move into the mid-August, early to mid-August. TRNR, waiting forever for this. Man, this one we ran up here. Actually, I've been watching since over here. So I had a position over here still. And I rode this all the way down, all the way back up, and now we're sitting in here, and I think we're in for a big move, like just a monster. So TRNR looking beautiful. New Way also, we nailed this one. I've been watching this one, as you know, if you've seen any of my videos in the past, you know I've been watching New Way for a long time. This one I actually see more continuation tomorrow. I see this thing coming back up into the 22 range, and before we see a dip again. So New Way has been beautiful for us. I got out of this in this run, took my profits on this one, and then now I'm looking to re-enter. Some people are still in, and they're holding it. They're up. They got in down here, so and up here too, probably average down. But after this split, man, we just knew this thing was going to pop, and we nailed it. So congratulations to all those who held that one, because that was a tough hold, man. We were holding that one for months and averaging down. So that was a good play. BDMD. So I posted this as my video, my label on the chat. And the reason why I did that is if you look on the 1 hour chart up before today, so before all this, we had massive divergence here, right to this point right here. You can see it on the MACD, you can see it on the RSI last couple days, you can see it on the PMO, you can see it on the SMO. We had massive divergence on BDMD. And sure enough, man, right before she was going to pop, they dumped her 20%. I think this is a dip and rip situation. I think they're trying to scare people, and I think this thing is going to be a monster. I don't know why, maybe news coming, but I'm still holding tight. I even got a little bit more down here. I think this thing is going to be a monster. So BDMD is something to watch out for, guys. NNOX, beautiful move coming very soon. Beautiful move coming very soon. This thing is right here. Right here. We are in this move right here. See this? That's this. I know it's small, but anyway, in my opinion, just my kids' crayon drawings, I believe that we are going to see a big move on NNOX very soon. Lucid, great move. We were watching this one for months. I stopped watching it for a little bit, but this one is looking good. I think we actually see another touch of this 350 mark, making a flag and then proceeding upwards. Lucid's looking pretty good. And there's earnings coming up there too, I think. What is this? Ocgen. We nailed this move. Still waiting on this. I'm not really sure because of yesterday's price action what we're going on with this thing, but we are getting a nice signal on the MACD. And we do have earnings August 1st. So they might delay this pump until then, or they might run it up before. I'm not really sure. I kind of got out on this one, so I'm just watching this and seeing how this one moves. Gurr had a big old dip, and I think she's going to have a big old rip. So she came down and hit this previous trend line that I keep hanging around just in case. Good thing I did. Well, I guess I can always draw a new one, but into this kind of Illuminati triangle. And I think we're going to see out of this spring here and bounce off this previous trend line. I think we're going to see a very nice move on Kerr up into the $40 range. So very bullish on that. Siri has been pretty steady. I think she will continue to do so right up into here with a bullish move, and then higher high, higher low, continue on its way. I'll probably skip a few of these. Neo, man, this thing, if you caught my previous video a few weeks ago or a week ago or so, I'm going to show you, just to show you exactly how this played out. Now, I showed you on an 8-hour chart the absolute BS and crime that was happening on Neo. You can see I showed you in that previous video how they are repeating the same pattern over and over again, looking like this. And you can see it. They did it here, 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 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 times. So what I did is I copied the pattern right from here and pasted it here. And you can see that was, you can check the video. I got the receipts. It followed exactly. Exactly. For those who do not believe in fractals. Like not even a little bit off. Exactly. This thing followed. And so this just goes to show you, you know, what these guys do and how they do it. So now one of two things is going to happen. We are going to continue on. I do have another fractal, the breakout fractal that I just showed you. I moved it. I think this could be what's happening right now. So we could see a small bit of consolidation into this fractal. Or, as I mentioned in the previous video, there has been, every time you see, I'll show you quick on the 8-hour. Every time you see one of these bigger boxes here, right? You see a bigger box here, you see a smaller box right after. See the bigger box, see the smaller box right after. See the bigger box, smaller box, bigger box, smaller box. So I actually think this is the next phase of this algorithm where they do a smaller box, right? So a little bit of consolidation in the next coming week, and then you're going to see a repeat of this, and then possibly into a faster squeeze fractal, which would kind of corroborate my early to mid August move for some of these stocks. So Neo worked out perfectly. I banged off a quick 100% and left her alone, but man, I want to see this thing play out. I might actually touch it again here if it follows. Wimmy, beautiful, man. This thing is following 2AT, not this one, something that I was working on, but this one. So we have followed Wimmy now since June 24th-ish on this fractal, and has played out, well, as you can see, very well. Steady. And this thing has a lot more meat on the bone. This thing is going to look pretty good. So I expect for this up next week. I think we actually get into the $5, $6, $7 range into into August 1st. Looking great. MLGO, beautiful, just beautiful. We got our move today. This is something I'm looking at. We got our move today, and I outlined this in the stream, and it's played out almost perfectly. There was a slight delay here. I think they repeated this portion here. They did it twice here, and then we got the move here today. We'll see if she breaks out, which is why I'm actually watching this part. I'm actually looking at this to see if she follows, and it looks like it might. So if she does, we're going to see higher highs, higher lows into mid-August before we see a slightly faster turn of events. Depending on volume, this could go really fast. It doesn't have to go this slow. With volume comes faster fractals. So hollow, same thing. Actually, I'm gonna miss workhorse. Hollow, same thing. I'm expecting a big move in next week. Workhorse, I'm loving this. I think she's going to move. We hit this first run. As you know, anyone who's been watching, you know I've been following this for a long time. I think we are in a repeat situation here. I think we're going to continue on here, just like this. Just like this. You can see the bearish price action, yet bullish divergence on the MACD and the PMO and the RSI. So I think we see a continuation here. We're watching it to see, but we're going to find out. HKD, I actually think might have another run in it. Still watching it, but I think it has another run on it. Drone stocks. We've been pushing on drone stocks. This is EH, Chinese drone stock. Everywhere you look in my previous video, you notice I mentioned broadening wedges. Look for broadening wedges, guys. Broadening wedges is your sign of bearish, bullish movement. RDW, they hammered these things down. They had a DoD contract come on to UAVS, which we nailed, by the way, and are still continuing to do so. And I'll show you that in a second. But they got a DoD contract. But I believe some of these things started dripping after that. They used it as an excuse. I think they're going to rip. I think RDW, Archer, and here's the Fractal that we're watching. Both pretty much RDW and Archer. But this thing I think is going to have a pump. We're going to have a nice leg and up on both Archer and RDW very shortly. Joby, I'm not in no position. I don't really follow, but UAVS, we nailed this. I've been calling this for probably 2 months. Receipts are in the videos. This is where I think we are right here. Now, we did get that crazy move yesterday, which I think they're just trying to throw people for a loop. This is exactly where I think we are now on UAVS into a big move tomorrow. I think we're going to peak out here probably at about 420. And we should see that starting first thing in the morning. So HYMC has been very steady last couple months. Very steady. As you know, anyone in the stream knows I've been pushing this one for a while. So we've had a good couple weeks, guys, in the stream. So it's been fun, man. It's been fun, man. It's nice to see, you know. So HYMC, I'm expecting a dip back to this bottom trend line here before moving on up into the $10 range. Tilray followed perfectly. This blue fractal, man, just perfectly. We haven't deviated from this thing at all. Now, I never had a position in this. I never played this, but guys in the stream are doing very well for this. Congratulations to you guys. I think you get another pump up here into the 175 range. So, SNDL, watching this one for months. Finally getting that move, and I do think we are going to get that big push into earnings. Months we've been following this. We waited perfectly to there. It was great. Well done. POWW, won't get into that. TDOC, won't get into that. You know, I'm not going to get into the Mag 7s. NVIDIA, I screwed that one up, man. I had puts, and I got rid of them. I don't know why. I got scared out for some reason, and of course, this thing just dumped. And so that was a mistake of mine. I knew they were going to come back and fill this gap. Just knew it. I called it in the stream. Man, I should have held them. I would have been laughing. But Anyway, not a big deal. We were right on it anyway, despite my second guessing myself. So whatever. Root looks bullish. Just bullish. I'm almost at my alarm. This thing is going to hit hopefully near the end of the month. I'm not going to get into too much of these cryptos. Cryptos is not my big thing, but I think we're going to see these big 100% moves pretty much across the board on Ethereum, Bitcoin, yeah. So Doge, everything will have its turn. I don't know if they're going to all do it at once, but Ethereum looks really good. I think we're going to get this bullish move very shortly. I've been calling it for a while. It's just, man, it's been taking forever. So I think actually Doge is right in here. I think we see a big move in the next 3, 4, 5 days, tops. So crypto as a whole is going to move very well. Webull, I think we're going to see a pullback pretty quick. But then again, I thought we were going to see one already. So I might be off on this one. So might be in here. Might just see a nice big bullish move into this $40 range. We played this well. I told everyone this is a great time to load up. We got a rounding bottom. Eventually, it doesn't even matter if it dips or not, but eventually this thing will get up there. I will show Trump coin because I think Trump is going to surprise everybody. It's followed very well for the most part. I think we're going to see a move up into the $20 range and then more. Leg up, leg up, leg up. I think it is 2 or 3 legs. So looking really good. Now I'm going to get into the Q stocks because these one threw me for a bit of loop. As you guys know, RGTI, which I was very bullish on, still am. And this thing, it took a long time to hit, but it did hit. And we did hit this one. So I was, it took so long, man. They delayed this puppy for so long. I think we're right here, and I'm going to show you why. 8-hour chart. This thing followed. It is following. It just took longer than expected. That's all. And now this thing's shortening up a bit. But this thing looks bullish, man. RGTI, I am bullish on this thing for the next foreseeable future, at least until January. So this thing is looking really good, man. Really good. So I will continue to hold and play this one. This looks really good. Now, whether or not we are here, or I got to pull this down on this rounded top, I think we're here. So I think we could see a nice action, but we're going to get the bigger move in that mid-August move on RGTI. So QUBT. This is one with RGTI that I was very bullish on, still am. I think we're finally going to get that move. They doubled down on their shorts here to suppress the crap out of this thing. I think we are now going to see that move right now. So QSI as well. All the Qs, man. QNTM. I don't love this one as much, but this one I think also very bullish move. QBTS, I think it has more of a direct move up and down. Once again, they kind of, this thing was set to go a couple days ago. They pulled this move on us and doubled down as well. All the Q stocks, I think we're right here. So I think we see very bullish move on the Qs, and it's been working out. QS actually regained that trend line, looking very bullish as well. I think it has earnings coming, yeah, Wednesday. And Sim, sorry, where's the good? SBET we nailed. SEDG has been a banger, boys. We bought leaps here, just a couple of them, just to test this puppy out, and it has banged, man. And Run is following the same fractal, running right behind it. It's both of them have just banged, man. And I expect both to be very bullish here in the upcoming weeks to months. So very bullish on SEDG, man. Very I don't even know what they do. I don't even care. But they're going to make a broadening wedge, and this thing's going to break out of it, and it's going to go to the. It's going to go. MP also we did very well. As you know, in my previous videos, we nailed this run, we nailed the second run, and we are about to nail the third run. UMAC, very good as well. I think we see this in the next couple days. I think we see a nice big run. Everything's looking squeezy, man. And Rivian, long-term bullish. I'm just showing this because I looked at this for somebody in the stream. So I got no position, but I think this thing hits up into early March. It just keeps going, man. It'll just keep going right into early March, up into the $76 range. So I will leave it at that, guys. It was a longer video, but I thought, I haven't done a video in a long time, and I know a lot of people can't make the stream, and I make it members only right after the stream. So I thought I would share this with you. Good luck in the coming weeks. We'll see what we can do about making more videos or not, and we'll see about the streaming and stuff. Kind of in limbo, but I appreciate you guys watching. I know it's a little bit of a longer video, but hope you find this valuable. None of this is financial advice, of course. These are just crayon drawings that my children draw, and I just post them on top. And if they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. So have a great evening, and we will see you on the stream tomorrow, guys. Cheers.